The British High School music competition for the end of term is now open for entries. We are looking for people to record themselves playing or singing. We'd like you to do a wee video of your performance and send it to us, both so we can judge them and have a competition, but also so that we can create a virtual concert for the end of term. We're looking for entries in by the 16th of June, which is a week on Tuesday. And anyone who enters will get some house points. We are hoping that we can help you by providing accompaniments, and I'm going to explain that in a little video on the next page, and I'll also tell you a little bit about how you can submit your entries to us.
Hello everyone. We thought it'd be nice to do an online music solo competition to bring the term to a close, and we'd like to get as many entries as possible from people from S1 right through to S6, and by that I mean the new S2 right up to those pupils who are leaving us, who were in our S6 last year. And we're looking for you to record a performance of a song or a piece of music. It can be absolutely anything at all, any style you like. We'd really like to hear from anybody, regardless of how experienced you think you are. It doesn't matter if you're playing something fairly simple or something really advanced, because there'll be different categories for different instruments maybe, or different styles, depending on how many entrants we get. And there'll be a prize for each year group. What we need you to do is to record yourselves giving a wee performance. Now, if you're a piano player, it's relatively straightforward. You could use your iPad or your phone, just set it up somewhere a few meters away from yourself. Make sure the sound is being picked up well, and give a little performance. You can do as many takes as you like. It would be nice if it's a video recording and not just an audio recording, because it would be really nice to put these entries together into a virtual concert for the end of term, so that people can actually see you perform. As I say, you can do as many takes as you like and eventually share the files with us, which I'll explain a wee bit later on. If you need an accompaniment, you may be fortunate enough to be able to play an accompaniment yourself. So for example, you might be singing a song and you might be able to play the accompaniment on the guitar or on the ukulele or on the piano, in which case you can just record yourself doing the full performance and that'll be fine. And just make sure we can hear both your voice or the solo instrument with the accompaniment. If you need one of the music teachers to provide an accompaniment for you, or if you want to use a backing track, then things get a little bit more complicated, but it still should be perfectly possible. There are backing tracks, really fantastic backing tracks for most things that you could ever want to play on YouTube, especially songs. So if you can find a backing track on YouTube, the best thing to do is probably just to have that backing track playing perhaps through a speaker from your phone or from your laptop or from your iPad. We just need to get the balance right, and what that means is we need to be able to hear your voice, for example, singing over the backing track, but we need to hear the backing track at a good level as well. If the backing track is too loud, it will drown out your voice. If it's too quiet, then we won't actually hear it in the performance. So you might want to do a dummy run of the first verse of a song, for example, just to make sure that the balance is right and that we can hear everything. If you can't find a backing track on YouTube, or if you have a piano accompaniment sheet music, for example, that you'd like one of us to play, then we can probably do that for you. We can record the accompaniment. If you could send us a picture of the sheet music, we could record it for you, so you can then play along with it out loud in the same way that you'd use a YouTube backing track. Alternatively, if you have a backing track, if you have just the solo part and you want to record that, then it may be possible for me to add an accompaniment retrospectively. So if you just send me the solo part as a video, I might be able to add in the accompaniment. Obviously that gets pretty complicated pretty quickly and involves a lot of extreme video editing. So it is easier if we can sort it out before you do the recording. Anyway, any problems at all, if you're not sure what to do, but you know you need an accompaniment, then just get in touch. So, officially, I want entries in by the end of this week, but we have a bit more time than I first imagined. So if you can't get entries to me by the end of this week, which is around about the 12th of June, the absolute last closing date for entries will be the following Tuesday, which is around about the 16th of June. So we're really looking for entries in the next week or so if we possibly can. If you need more information, then get in touch with me by email or via Teams, and I can help you along if I possibly can. Okay, so good luck, and I look forward to hearing some entries very soon.
So there we go. That's a little bit about our music competition. The tricky thing for you could be actually getting your recordings to us. I found that the easiest way of doing this is to visit www.wetransfer.com. As long as you've got the file saved somewhere, it's easy to just upload it by dragging it into a wee box on wetransfer.com and putting in my email, and it will send it to me easily. You can send quite big files like that, so even a good quality video file will send easily. Alternatively, you can save it into your OneDrive space, and then if you right click on it in the OneDrive space, you should be able to share it with me via email, and then I'll be able to download it myself. If there are any problems at all with accompaniments or sharing files, then please do get in touch. Good luck, and I'm looking forward to receiving your entries very soon.